When was the last time I played Halo Reach with Roach? Holy sh... If you didn't catch last part, my girlfriend Rosie and I have been trying to play Halo Reach, her first ever console shooter, and it's gone well and bad at the exact same time. Our biggest difficulty is that we haven't played consistent enough, so that when we entered the third mission, Nightfall, it honestly felt more like learning to walk again. The first little bit of area was getting a sense of direction and movement, and getting a sense of direction, which was very difficult to find, I guess, me on the mini-map. But we did come first with her greatest strength, punching. And I showed her how to use assassinations on the little tutorial that the first mission gives you there. So making it at was really good. And then then Rosie became a sniper for all of 2 minutes. Her one main good shot was on a radio antenna, and nothing really more. You can't really blame her. Precision was difficult for her on the first 2 levels. Obviously, it was going to be bad on this one. And overall, once we got to the first little housing area, it was more of the same. Although she did hit some good shots, and then I human body shielded her from a suicide grunt that charged up the hill entirely to take us down. But then I did give her the assault rifle, and she did go in, and, well, yeah. Her main movements was charge at the enemy and punch them in the face. Not a bad strategy, I mind you, just not exactly the right idea. And even when she was gaining steam, June would shoot her in the face. June! What are we doing, man? What the fuck? You ruined this for me, man. And then we got to the little turret emplacement, and her strategy was to run head first at the enemy again, and then respawn, and then run forward again. She really did not trust her weapon as much as she trusted her own fists, which I don't blame her for. Truly, mainly because she doesn't know how to use any of the weapons, and overall she did get this one elite, which is pretty cool. And then we found the big guys that only show up that one area in the game, and one of them ran up to her and knocked her off like the edge of the cliff, so she was like skating the cliff backwards. It was kind of funny. We took care of one. I took care of one. The Covenant took care of the other one, and we were onto the firefight map there, where she both struggled and didn't struggle. She went in, obviously charging in, guns blazing. I did find a rocket launcher for her in the little weapon crates. So obviously you would think that she would take the rocket launcher, aim it at the Phantom dropping off enemies, and shoot at the group of enemies. Man, that is so smart and so right, and too bad you're wrong. Rosie charged full steam ahead, and I just watched her do it, and my immediate response to her, sitting next to me, was, "What were you trying to accomplish?" She told me she didn't know, and in all honesty, I don't blame her that much. Anyway, here's Rosie stacking up for a nice easy kill on the bridge, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. I put my hands in my head there. Like that was crazy. We were fighting inside the facility. She was running, she was punching, she was dying. You know, what are you gonna do? She blew herself up again. She did do that. And then she killed me, and then she got blown up, and then we had to revert back to the checkpoint. That was the first time that we died this entire playthrough so far, and it was just in the most comically quick way possible. And then we found ourselves at the Shea turrets, and she was really going headstrong into them. She died once, twice, 3 times, count it 4, count it 5, count it, 6. It was a lot, and, well, she was very frustrated in this moment, and was happy we were going into the next mission. Tip of the spear. Off the bat, man? She got launched off the bat? Come on. She was really, like you could feel, like, the frustration in herself. We got into the Warthog, and she literally said, I feel like I'm doing a bad job. I said, no, you're doing great, and she drove off the cliff. You cannot, like, write this better. But attacking the first spire was a little challenging. She was driving, I was shooting. We really hit a lot of obstacles. Our car got on fire, and we did have to emergency jump off the cliff to survive as it blew up. And I guess I did warn her. I didn't warn her, sorry. I definitely did not warn her that that thing was going to explode. She hit some rocks. We found ourselves stampeding through the bridge, I guess is the only words you can call it. She found a nice fuel canister that totally I did not watch her blow herself up by just standing there. And then we found the hunters. Rosey died not once, not twice, not 3 times, but a lot of times, right? Like, that's, you know, she absolutely hated the hunters. I think that they were the worst things. She didn't have to deal with the drones. I killed the drones for her, but she really did not like these at all. What she did like is the Falcon Gunner section, the on-rails blow everything up section. So she was really good at that. She blew up the Wraiths. She blew up this poor innocent factory building, and she was really having some fun times. She did get the jetpack. She had fun with the jetpack for like 2 seconds. This is the equivalent of her jetpack usage this mission, and she never touched it again. We were fighting to the spire. She was really interested in the focus rifle. Like, I kept telling her it was a really bad weapon, and she just didn't listen to me. She had one extremely nice grenade throw, I mind you, right here. That was perfect and got all 5 grunts. And then while she was trying to go into cover, she went up the spire. I had to tell her that was the good thing, that was the objective, because she thought she fucked up. She got slashed by the Ultra Elite, and then I had to respawn her. We fought back, and the Ultra Elite was gone. I don't know where it went. I told her, hey, do you want to come press the button? And she went, where's the button? And I said, where the objective marker is. And so she pressed the button, and the mission was over. Overall, this session was a little bit more tedious than the first, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if that's because of time, we didn't play it. You know, we played it a few months ago at this point. You know, was stepping away from that and only playing, like, console Minecraft, did she, like, forget her skills? Because she even told me it didn't feel like she was growing through these 2 missions. It felt like she just kept getting frustrated and things kept cycling back. Although I did tell her we are going to space in the next mission. So I hope you join me then for part 3 of Let's Play Halo Reach with Rosey sometime. I don't know when it's coming out. Don't question me on that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy what I do, maybe consider checking out some other stuff. Thank you so much.